physical. I think their gap control is good. Their puck movement is good. And
he ran
getting
that.
everything that you would want out of those types of players. I think with that being just kind of lock things in as far as the left shot, right shot. I think that's important for Sully, and there's a good reason why. Carrying him, he wants the puck. He's hungry. When they're not going well, you say he's floating. He's not really playing his style. I suspect he'll be better tonight, but they need more out of him. Just like they need more out of him.
Well, not if you don't get the right guidance. DBR & Co.'s team of financial advisors help you whether you are already wealthy or on your way. And DBR & Co.'s asset management team's investment process is all about keeping you on track to meet your financial goals. Go to db.com
yesterday around 6:15. They posted the same type of story. So, yeah, would he be a good addition?
The Table Lifestyle. Don't miss the largest soul event in America. Over 10 acres of products and services in one place at one time. The Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. Now through Sunday, Convention Center downtown.
Everything. I'm so glad you decided to pick up the phone. Oh, this is a shame in the wake of Alex Trebek saying he has stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Replacement windows, exterior doors, siding. 84's got you covered. Visit 84lumber.com to find a store near you.
Hi, Amy. Welcome to the Xfinity store.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be here.
Can I try out that X1 voice room? Is a cappuccino? Yes. Introducing the City Rewards Plus card, designed to make the everyday more rewarding.
And now the super genius, Mark Madden.
Even come close with AB and Bell. Everybody's out there. Oh,
What the hell are you doing, dude?
Oh, AB smiled. There's some reporters, by the way. They just don't have the clout. They don't have the stroke. They don't have the fame. I do. When I say goes in this building, and it will be that way. It couldn't prove critical. You don't ditch your teammates. You just don't. And I know he claims he was hurt. He was not. He was told to get an MRI, and he didn't.
That was a good one.
The internet, which is never wrong, says Honey Smacks is 55.6% sugar. There's more sugar in one cup of Honey Smacks than there is to him. They just try to pressure him and pick his pocket because they know he's vulnerable and lacking in confidence, and he's been victimized before. That's what I've noticed about the pet. And the editor, it's a pleasure to welcome back to the program, Mike Florio. Mike, is Antonio Brown a trailblazer on behalf of the little guy? Or did he just kick and scream like a baby until he got what he wanted?
A special appearance by Taylor Swift.
There are surprises coming that you will not want to miss.
Don't miss it.
He can do. I still think Patrick Hornquist eventually is going to end up with Crosby and Gensel. It's a line that has certainly worked in the past. You're paying Hornquist a lot of money. You don't really want him on the third or fourth line. He doesn't really produce when he's on the third or fourth line. He does have a history.
And health and wellness products through April 27th with card. Walgreens, trusted since 1901.
Injured? Call the experts at Generovich and Fishman. There for you only 20.
You go, oh my goodness, that was so close where they dodged the bullet. But then they go back out there again, and they do the exact same thing again with these risky cross-ice passes. But I don't understand why they don't realize there's so much skill on the ice that when they keep it simple and they give it to
CWElectricalservices.com.
This is Brian Newman of the Pittsburgh Penguins. You're listening to Mark Madden and the best hockey talk on 105.9 The X.
Double M on the X. I'm joined now by
Dynamic women share personal stories about the artistic, cultural, and political achievements of women around the world. Amazon original series
definitely
Hannah premieres March 29th on Prime Video.
And drawers to hide your stuff.
Where'd it go?
And full-length mirrors so you can see yourself in your stuff.
Hot stuff.
All right, get up to 20% off all packs wardrobe frames and be the boring person you're not.
Offer valid for IKEA family members in U.S. stores only from March 6th through 17th. Visit your IKEA store, IKEA-US.
How to calm this team down and get them to just, instead of looking at the big picture, I'm not sure if they can do that or not.
The Penguins won at Columbus just last week, right after the trade.
37. This week at Walgreens. Buy one, get one 50% off on hundreds of select Walgreens brand health and wellness products through April 27th with card. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901.
It's your taco dreams, delivered by Grubhub.
Want a win at all expenses paid trip to see the Penguins take on the Lightning in Tampa? Penguins Passport is your ticket to travel and stop.
Smart ass.
Hey, nobody likes a smart ass.
Smart speaker.
Alexa, play 105.9 The X on iHeartRadio.
Oh my goodness. 9:58 to go. The Capitals that close to leading 1-0. It didn't happen. We'll be back on the Penguins Hockey Network, all presented by S&T Bank.
Donations award-winning installation teams need work, and the factory is running at half capacity, which means the savings are insane. For the next 2 weeks, buy 2 windows.
I could do it all over again. I'd work with computers. Those IT guys have it made. What have I told you? It's not too late. That you don't need a math or computer background to start in IT.
Them when he's as confident as he is right now. He is one tough goaltender to beat.
What is it about Jared McCann?
I don't think you would drive it that low in Pittsburgh. That's asking to destroy everything.
Hello, everybody.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with...
Green Bay would make sense, but they think Braun's too toxic. Colin Coward thinks Carolina makes sense, but don't know what Carolina thinks.
Okay. Jesus.
This year on video and see whose responsibility they've been. I would bet Phil is number 1 with a bullet, and I bet Gino's right behind him.
423, I'll get down. 646.
You're straight up running it. Boy, you're a dumbass.
You'll see what's wrong with it. I promise you. You will see what's wrong with it. That's Bob McLaughlin, brought to you at 84 Lumber. We got Mike Florio from ProFootballTalk.com next hour. No, you don't. Don't forget, Ben always said he's going to play as long as Ponce's here, so I guess we'll expect Ben to play for the length of Ponce's new 3-year.
With the Pens and the Owls. I think it'll be a great match.
Borky, great stuff. We'll see you tomorrow night at the rink.
I enjoyed the double M like always. This was good hockey talk.
That's Phil Bork. I'm Mark Madden. Borky brought to you by Coors Light. Stop by McFadden's on the North Shore.
Turner Brown's going to get upset, and he's going to feel like he has the license to play, and he has the license to call out his quarterback because it works. You know, everything that he's ever done, it would be viewed as undesirable when it comes
Got to NXT, and what was that process like?
Okay, so yeah, there is kind of a talk of a WWE style, but to be honest with you, I didn't feel like they had to change too much of me. What I felt like I did there was...
Let's face it, you've always been in love with me, and this is just your moment of clarity.
I don't think so.
Oh, I know so.
The X at 105.9.
Second opinion analysis of your portfolio.
EXP has your ticket to exciting sports action. Record up to 6 games at once and bring the power of your voice to your EXP.
Easy. Target run and done. Restrictions may apply.
Live from the Edgar Snyder and Associates Studios, this is the X.
For an extra $150,000 in fees. That's right, $150,000. That's your money. You deserve it. Call Shenderovich and Fishman. 1-888-98-TWINS. They got your back, not your wallet. Agent to Rosen promised him without consulting.
Holy shit, dude.
That Amy's going to play for in 2019. With the most sugar content is Golden Crisp.
We both waved each other at the same time.
51.9% sugar. Golden Crisp is the descendant of Super Sugar Crisp, which was endorsed by... It's going to be Jonas Korpisalo, not Sergei Bobrovsky.
Jesus
not
Christ.
Kincaid, the kid they got from New Jersey, but Korpisalo.
You could save yourself hundreds by switching your car insurance to Geico. You could save on motorcycle, boat, and RV insurance, too.
Nice.
Plus, the Geico Insurance Agency could help you save...
I think exactly that. You know, it's funny. The way the narrative has gone on this, Mark, is kind of played out show by show here each day as to this team comes up, says it would be great to get him, but then we discuss on the show with callers or people putting it out there in social media as to why the problems you get, what the problems would be when you get.
As we get closer to April, that you're going to see that as the top line at some point. That's not a knock on McCann, by the way. He has been excellent. He's just
credit for something. He controlled the situation. He created leverage out of nowhere.
Inductee, the extremely cute and bubbly blonde bombshell Lexi Bell will be performing live on our stage Friday, March 22nd and Saturday.
The expectation is that they're going to start producing here sooner rather than later.
How's Panarin playing? He's got only 1 goal in his last 8 games. To me, he's the key in where the season goes from here. He's just the linchpin.
Yeah, exactly.
Get 7-year, 0-interest financing too with Approved Credit. You won't pay a single dime until 2025. Weather Seal is a company you can trust. Replace your old...
It's Tuesday, March 12th. Here are the new podcasts today on the
that's
Radio app. Monster.
Got a couple, yes, peppers. A couple too many stickers on the back of it.
Yeah. The Allies from Edgewood inbound delays Wilkinsburg to the Swissvale Tunnel on Marietta. Total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Frontline Plus.
Road salt, stones, and debris can ruin your vehicle's finish, but not if Bonnie by Cochran applies Clear Bronze first.
New life as an IT pro in as little as 3 to 4 months. Classes start soon, so go take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu.
Heard at work and have questions about your rights? Don't listen to your employer.
Makes sense because he beat Pittsburgh, but Jonas Korpisalo. That's out of left field, isn't it?
That guy's windshield is taped down.
It is. I mean, I think it's surprising.
He's a catalyst. 18 goals in 9 games. Plus, what does he do consistently?
Seriously?
That the guys on the bench,
This is already
even
one
the
lane
super duper stars, don't do pretty much at all, let alone consistency. So is Vegas. And Fleury's allowed 2 goals in his last 4 games. 2 shutouts in there. He is having a...
Sometimes you have to go on the game. They've done it before.
Oh, Stan, more than ever, they need to get this one exactly right, don't they?
Go.
Yeah, they do.
Where the fuck?
The truth is that
Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
they still finished 9-6-1 without Bell. And let's face it, there were issues with some of them. They got some bad breaks. They had their issues. The officiating, giving
That's always fun.
A star player accountable when he's taking penalties like that. It's got to stop. It's become almost true. He said the way they would do that is if there were a lot of teams involved and the bidding was very active. Well, the complete opposite is true. The bid.
AB departure. Skip Bayless hits the nail right on the head. He said, "Wake me up when the Steelers lose Roethlisberger." Ben's the man. Ben matters. AB's a disposable wide receiver. I think he has achieved a rarity. As I said a few moments ago, he has proven himself more toxic than good. And he's real good. Is the number to call. AB is overwhelming. AB is gone.
Me, and he's not skating yet, and I haven't heard much either, so that's obviously not real deep and forward right now, and in medical lineup is a pretty big deal.
Sid and Gensler carrying the team. That can't wheel yet. All due respect to Jesse, that's just excuse-making on the part of Malkin and Kessel. For what they make and how much they produced in the past, it's...
That's pretty close.
The Steelers were in Italy.
Supposedly somewhere out over there, yeah. But
now I'm certain it won't last. Thank you for the call.
Goes out of the lineup. It has nothing to do with Yuso Rico in the way that he has played. It's more of a acknowledgement of how good everybody else is playing.
Yeah, they thought it would be a great move initially, but now that they're getting into it, and with what they're trying to do, and with what's going to happen with his new money, no, absolutely not worth it.
I kind of have the notion too, Bob. Dupree is on AB's side, even though AB is now a Raider, and Bud Dupree is still a Steeler. I say cut Bud Dupree and see if Oakland wants him. If Bud Dupree's going to like AB screwing the Steelers, then frig Bud Dupree. Frig Bud Dupree and his 4 years of underachieving. The Steelers should decline his option.
Few things in life are as stressful as paying off your student loans. Finding the right refinancing option can be complicated. And for those with student debt, it's getting harder to travel, buy a home, or even get married. Refinancing student loans into one payment is a smart way to free up.
Boy, were they digging hard in the blue paint to dislodge the puck and get second and third opportunities.
Very good Branson again.
Nobody wants AB because he's too toxic. Could have told you that. It's taken a while to avail itself, but nobody wants it on the ground.
Take a swing with Avalon. The Avalon Inn and Resort is gearing up for golf season. Our stay and play package includes a 2-night stay at our multi-million-dollar...
And any current or former player who supports Antonio Brown, he ditched the boys when Gruden coached Keyshawn. Keyshawn was a jerk. AB makes Keyshawn look like Miss Congeniality. It's
Be damned if you don't miss one because you need the points.
That's why they shouldn't have gotten Kincaid. Getting Kincaid has made them think too much and everybody else think too much too.
It isn't it funny how when they got Kincaid, everybody in this market thought...
Sid and Jake, now as good as McCann's played, I'm not sure he's got the touch to play with those two, especially through the neutral zone.
I disagree with you. I absolutely wanted him to be out for around a month. So if that's the case, maybe in a week or so he's back. He's skating again, so that's very encouraging. Letang apparently wasn't feeling well today, so that's why he didn't.
Radio Music Awards. Watch and see who wins this Thursday at 8 p.m. on Fox 53.
They say nobody will hand you your dreams. Well,
the AB situation has kind of gone to pot in the last 24 hours.
Well, I think you're right. Excuse me, as you talked in the 3 o'clock hour, I think that the...
Dick.
By Cochran Collision and Customization. Indeed, used by over 3 million businesses for hiring, where business owners and HR professionals can post job openings with screener questions, then sort, review, and communicate with candidates.
Around overnight, but at least now it has a chance. And one thing I can't make clear enough is that AB ditching the team during Week 17 was unforgivable. It cannot be justified, not by anything that happened. Window Nation's award-winning installation teams need work, and the factory is running at half capacity, which means the savings are insane.
Next to me.
For the next 2 weeks, buy 2 windows and get 2.
But the Steelers, why just let them go for nothing? At that point, they can be vindictive and just make them sit. I don't know what's in his claw.
Their knowledgeable staff can walk you through the widest selection of flavors, newest products, and best prices in the Berg. Located in Castle Shannon and Monroeville, or you can also find them on the web at steelcityvapors.com.
Friday, 84's got you covered. Visit 84lumber.com to find a store near you.
Injured in an accident? Call Shenderovich and Fishman. 1-888-9.
I hate to simplify it, Mark. Just watching the way Sid's playing right now, he's playing like a guy who's not going to let them miss the playoffs, and I don't really make it a habit to bet against him.
How big are these 2 games, the home and home, with...
If I don't do, it's just something that'd be good to do. And
at 5:30.
I was this close to honking. I was this close.
How many exams you have? Cut to the one. I'm fucking fighting for my life.
Nice red light.
What was kind of funny? We were talking.
Thanks. Wake up.
Yeah, it's a super expressed.
Chavez, he's not Kurt Flood. He's just a jerk. Period.
Okay, minivan definitely ran that.
Let's go to Joe in Ocean City. Joe, you're on with Double N.
$79.99 a month for 2 years with a 2-year agreement. And get DVR service included for a year. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today to learn more. Special offer ends 3/17/19. Restrictions apply. New standard triple play customers only.
Are you gonna sit behind that ambulance forever?
At all, Tuesday in Jersey. He's been pretty good lately. He's had some bad luck around him. I gotta say, I'm really surprised if it's not Bob. I was really good players, all-star caliber players, seemed frozen in the moment. It was like watching an anxiety dream. They couldn't simply play hockey. And this is against the New Jersey Devils in New Jersey.
For 12 months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. Get 2 free windows for every 2 you buy. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free. Plus, put nothing down.
It's got to stop, man. You're too good of a player to do this game in and game out. You're hurting your hockey club. And Mike Sullivan's got to be the ice general. And he's got to deliver a firmer message to Gino. I think as far as Phil's concerned, I think you just got to kind of
Greenland Village, my friend.
It would make a difference for the Penguins, so it's Pittsburgh and Columbus tonight at PPG Paints Arena. This is exciting. So am I. Philadelphia lost to Washington. That's good. I like we had Aaron Portzline on earlier. He covers the Blue Jackets. He says the Jackets are going through a collective nervous breakdown. Listen to the silliness other lawyers boast about in their ads. Free consultations. They front all costs. No fee unless they get you money. But all of that is the industry standard. They're not saying anything new. But their ads never tell you their fee. That's because it's 40%.
Just one?
Wait, all the liquor stores are...
Yeah, it's all government controlled in the state of PA.
That's interesting.
Well, because we're still... Yeah, I know. We're still under...
The phone calls have been, what the reaction has been back to the Steelers. It looks an awful lot like now they were putting that, time limit of tomorrow, the Friday deadline.
Pasalo, it makes no sense. If this doesn't work and the Blue Jackets lose tonight, there's going to be an excrement storm. Then again, maybe Sid would give any goalie problems the form he's in, Antonio Brown. Now, to clarify, when I say afraid, I actually mean I am licking my lips in gleeful anticipation. But maybe the rain is really to blame. So I'll remove the cause, but not.
Wow, what a reference! Holy shit!
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Eric, you're a nerd.
Don't want to. AB leaving means that Tomlin and Rooney have a chance to straighten out the locker room. It's an opportunity they best not waste. Laissez-faire translates to more of the same.
Is on the bench. Not sure that they'll
Oh, nice.
maybe he takes a run at one of their skilled players.
Well, instead it's worked. 8 goals in 19 games as a Penguin. All he does is skate fast and score. And Bjorkstad's coming on a bit too, isn't he?
He is a heck of a hockey player. And that's the key. If you're going to have a presence, you have to use it the right way. And Ben, all too often, is creating headlines with things he says during his radio interviews. And at the end of the day, maybe in the middle of July, he might, give a fist pump and be a longer rope. Where, a player like myself, or third and fourth line player for the Penguins, you're probably going to be sitting on the bench. So that's the challenge for Mike Sullivan, is to hold it.
That thing is, they just bought that thing. And they bought it with all that rust. And a missing window.
A little bit. I want to see if I can get an idea.
Looks like it's gravel.
It looks like... Yeah.
What the hell?
It really looks like gravel. Oh wait, it looks like something was parked here. Do you know what I mean? Like with the
kind of, but that's weird. That's bizarre.